Yes, it is true that the pick and roll is pretty OP this year. So today I'm going to show you a series of settings and user control tips that's going to help you lock down the pick and roll online and offline. Oh, hi family. Oh, by the way, my name is Sam Pham. Subscribe right now for over 100 2K16 tutorials, and if you already have subscribed, you're in the family. So yes, today we're going to deal with the overpowering mechanic in 2K16 that is the pick and roll. So I'm going to show you the settings and the trick on to how to effectively stop it most of the time. So without further delay, let's get to it. So first things first, make sure you change your defensive PoE to protect the paint and play physical defense. And in terms of the pick and roll settings, you want to go under and soft hedge for all of the pick and roll threats. Alright, so let's begin by looking at bad containment. So we'll start off with the bad clips first. So you can see here that Marcus steps up on the soft hedge quite well. The angle is correct here for now, but then I stepped up too high. This gives MJ the corner to turn to. So the settings themselves are okay here, but that was a user mistake. So when you're stepping up on the hedge, make sure you line up to take away the driving angle. Here it is again, another bad example of me doing bad. The hedge was correct here, but they dipped me. So that gives the rollman a clear path to the lane, so that's bad also. Now, let's see some good containment with these settings. So you can see here, he's running another pick and roll. I'm going to hedge out and I'm going to recover. So this completely shuts down the roll and the drive. So that was good defense. Here it is again. Another pick and roll. I'm going to be controlling the hedge man. I'm going to hedge out. I'm going to contain the drive, recover back on the roll, gets the steal. So that's also great defense. But the issue with all this is that it's kind of inconsistent, right? You either get it or you don't. And if you make a user mistake, which is quite likely, especially if you're manual hedging, you can lose some points. So I'm going to show you a method that is going to mostly completely shut down the pick and roll attack. So what you want to do is you want to use the same defensive settings and the same pick and roll settings. But you see here, what happens is as the pick and roll develops, you want to manually switch over to the weak side big man and cover the paint. You see, computer is defending the pick and roll with the settings I've given them, but I'm helping as the weak side defender. So this shuts up the drive and the roll. So this is the key, because 2K's issue comes from bad weak side AI defense. So if you become the weak side yourself, it's going to help a lot in the pick and roll. And bangity, bang, 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 Chandler Parsons. So once again, let's go back to the mistake clip. So this is the clip I screwed up on. You see here, I manually hedge out and I get dipped. This is okay, I'm still recovering, but you see the weak side defense from computer, Ibaka is playing so bad by the computer. He was so late. That's why we want to manually use the big ourselves on the weak side. So here, I'm switched to the weak side, I recover with Marcus, I stop the drive. Here it is again, I'm going to switch to the weak side big as the pick and roll develops. You see, I'm already Marcus in there. I'm just going to stop the roll, I'm going to bump the roll man, recover back on the outside with Surge, manual defense, shuts it down. So I know a lot of you is properly uncomfortable with this because it's off ball, but you saw it there. The weak side defense by the AI big is just terrible. So if you want to shut down pick and rolls against humans, this is the way to do it. You need the settings I mentioned before, and you gotta switch to the weak side big yourself to cover for the lane. Alright, so that's the end of the tutorial today. I'm glad a lot of you is enjoying my Charlotte GM series, so I'll probably do 1 or 2 episodes a week on that. Still lots of tutorials coming, but just that 1 or 2 episodes of that a week will give me more time to work on the tutorials and improve the quality, and you also figure new things out. So that's it for me today, and yeah, running time. So I'll see you guys next time.